Hello and welcome to level 164 of the Thoughts
Hey,
and Players podcast, the gaming podcast with both takes and no strings attached. I am Jeremy. Here's my compadre, David.
what up?
What is up? How's your evening going?
It's going right. It's been a It's been a pretty busy day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I uh there was this little like tree looking thing growing in her front yard and Emily's like, "What is this?" And she like looks into it and it's called like the tree of heaven or something. I don't know, something weird religious
Hmm.
sounding.
Hmm.
And she like was reading the description of it. She said very invasive and it just spreads like wildfire. But she's like, we have to dig it, get it out of there. So we did that.
Hmm.
I had to
Yeah.
mow the lawn. That takes 2 hours,
Yeah.
and I had to run to the store to get some more perfect fits so I could sleeve the cards and sell them. And so I sat down to eat some dinner, and that was it.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was like 10 minutes ago. So I was glad it was a little later than what
Yeah,
we
for sure.
usually sit down at.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
How's your day been?
It has been all right. Had kind of like a lot of busyness at work, late night last night, early morning this morning. So evening's been a little bit more chill, but just same thing, pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to, my fiance did some like you do like pizzas, like tortilla pizzas, you know what I'm saying? Like you just get like a flour tortilla or something and you put some pizza sauce and some cheese and some pepper. She did that
Yeah.
on the smoker, so those came out really good. Like to have those every
Ooh.
once in a while. Um, so yeah, just mostly otherwise just chilling, just chilling, trying to recoup the energy. Um, Now I am curious though, because you said it took 2 hours to cut your yard. You have a large lot for your
Mm-hmm.
for your
I have an
your
acre.
property. Yeah. Um, is that like a so I'll plan to like I'm gonna plan to cut my lawn. Like I can plan to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I maybe earmark around an hour to do so. Um and then I can plan to do other things with my day. For you, is it a I plan to do my yard and then that's all I'm doing that day is my yard?
That's what I try to do
Okay.
because it being so big and I don't like a well kept yard. Like I do, neat-ish, but I like it to look like nature is in my backyard. So
Right.
I got trees everywhere
Hmm.
and stuff like that. So there's just grass from mowing for 2 hours all over me, and then I got like little minor cuts from like branches and
Yeah.
this stuff stuck in my hair. So I do the lawn for about 2 hours. It's sometimes like one and a half, and sometimes it's two and a half, depending on like what I
Hmm.
have to do, like move stuff and yada
Yeah.
yada. But then I go and shower, so that's another 20 minutes
Yeah.
about. So it's a whole part. It's a whole day if it's after work.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for I can definitely see that. Yeah. Um well, you got it all buttoned up, done. Got
Yes.
you some food. Hopefully you get some good rest tonight, right?
I'm passing out.
Going into Friday. Always it's always good to have really good energy for a Friday. Cause it just you're
Yeah.
just more hyped for the weekend because you're like, I'm coming into the weekend with good energy. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? I'm on borrowed time. Especially us like getting older, like you're like, hey, I got good energy today. I don't know what happened tomorrow. My knee might fall off tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna roll with this for a
I'm
bit,
just gonna use
and I'm
it
gonna be
today.
cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, chickens, ducks, and hens, welcome into this level of the pod. Level 164. We've got a fun game. It's a similar game, but it's
What?
fun that we got coming up here that we're going to play. I know you guys like the games, so we're gonna play a game here. But before we get to that, let's talk about let's start where we always start, talking about some games that we're already playing before we play one here.
Oh, oh, oh.
So yeah, let's talk about some games we're playing already. So I can I can lead with this if we want. There's not a lot of
Sure.
games happening.
Okay.
I played a little of Farming Simulator.
Uh,
A tiny bit.
okay.
Just, I mean,
That's a
just
scary slope right now.
I know, just a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
I do feel like I'm not on track to sliding back into it, but it was just another thing of like, hey, really busy. What do I have time to kind of zone out? Let me tell you something. If you're having a busy week, Farming Simulator is the perfect game to play because you're like, hey, let me just harvest wheat for 45 minutes.
Right.
Because and you might be thinking, oh, you just do a lot of different seasons of four. No, it takes 45 minutes to harvest a decent size field in that game. Okay, the things move at like 9 miles per hour. They're super slow,
So it's like very like real life like then,
bro.
time wise.
It takes forever. It is for me a test of patience. I've noticed that I have less patience than I used to. It is a test of patience to be like, why can't I speed this up? You know what I'm saying? I'm used to city builder games. I can push forward 2 times and just speed up everything. Just speeds up. Everything just flies. You know. Then of course
Right.
you end up. Oh, I went by too fast, and now several of my citizens have died. I need to slow it down now. But like
Yeah.
it's a thing like you can't do that in that game, buddy. There's mods, so there people have because of this, people have created mods that basically allow you to speed break farm equipment because you'll have like for instance, you'll have a mower that if you're not cutting grass can go like 25 miles per hour. And
Hmm.
then when you're cutting grass, it goes like 9 miles per hour. And there's been people that put out mods that like, guess what? You're cutting grass at 20 miles per hour. We're not slowing down to 9 miles per hour. When this thing could go 20, why am I going 9 to cut grass? Right. So people do that for the mods. Now I've been playing it on Xbox,
Hmm.
so mods are a little less accessible on
Hmm.
the Xbox compared to the PC. I mean, but I don't want to play it. I start playing this thing on PC, it's a wrap. So I'm also trying to save myself from doing that. But
Smart.
also, when I get the new PC built, who knows what's going to happen? You
Uh-oh.
know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
don't think there's some stuff coming out pretty soon that I think I'll rather pivot my time to doing. But that's pretty much all I've really been playing. It's just Farming Simulator 25. I think they got a new DLC pack dropping pretty soon too. Some sky farming, I think, or something like that. They dropped a nice little pack. So they need to fix the game a lot, but they keep it interesting with some of the content. So
That's
that's
good.
pretty much been it for me though.
Okay. Uh, Same here. Mostly one game. A lot of rivals. There's that blood hunt mode that I figured out is a lot easier to play solo than it is to queue with other people
Mm,
because like
yeah,
it scales. So if there's one person, you have
yeah,
to fight 500 bad guys. But if there's four, you have to fight, 2052,
got you. Yep,
so
yep.
it piles on. And I was stuck on level 110 for 2 weeks and I just
Mm,
didn't play Blood Hunt that much. I'd try like 2 matches a day and I fail both. I'm like, all right, done. And I just go play the regular mode,
yeah.
competitive. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try solo mode.
Mm,
I cleared all the way up to 180, just like that. I was
yeah.
like, I am so upset that I put so much time into just queuing and playing with other people when I could have just played by myself and got up there anyways.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you. Sometimes it'd be like that, especially with games like that where um games where you can play solo, but like they're also kind of meant to like, hey, enjoy it with a lot of other people. It's really fun. One game that was like that for me was Warframe. I felt like whenever I play levels with other people,
Hmm.
and granted, like I had fun with some people. Like I met a couple people that played pretty regularly when I was playing regularly, and they'd be like, "I'm logging on. I'm in. I'd be logging on. All right, let's run some stuff." But the levels were more difficult, and they took longer to clear compared to just playing them by
Yes.
myself. And if
Yep.
I want to get like some good sessions in that are like quickly paced, it's like I'm just going to run solo on this rather than play with other people.
Yeah.
Same thing with like I mean, I know that Helldivers 2 is probably much more enjoyable playing with other people, but like when I started playing it a little bit, I've just been playing it most of myself because I'm trying to get used to the controls, how things feel, and also I'm like, I feel like I can just get more out of it solo for right now compared to with other people. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
Some of that might change. I mean, like, so like you have a lot of time in within the game. I think about a game like Valheim where I have a lot of time. That's gotten to a point now where it's more fun to play with other people because I've explored enough of the game solo that it's just a different experience with other people, you know?
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's if I want to get some work done, like I gotta get some work done, I'm rocking this solo. I'm not waiting for anybody else, you know.
Yeah. Wish
Yeah.
I wish I knew. But now I do, so
Now you do.
live and learn.
Yeah.
That's why I've been playing.
Okay. Okay. Well, we've got a short what we've been playing. It's just been one game. So, since we've just been playing one game, how about we start playing another?
I'm
And
down.
that is this game that we have for this level, which I have termed Haiku Is It? All right. Now,
uh, that
you
is
guys
awesome.
you guys know that I did we had the Guess Who in the and which I think was the I forgot I messed up the names. And then David, you also had a guessing game where I had to guess a game based off of a tagline, like a single tagline or single description of the game.
Hmm.
And so I was like, you know what? That's cool. That's great. So what if I do something similar? Now, I don't know how well this is going to turn out because I did some very quick ideation with the GPT and I didn't have time to truly vet everything it gave me. But what I have here is I have a list of Resident Evil characters. Okay.
Okay.
Now, there are up to 7 of them here. Each one has had 3 haikus written for them, each increasing in more obvious hints in their haikus. These are all 3 stem haikus
Okay.
or 3 line haikus. So not very
Right.
long, but they are what they are.
Yeah. I love
So
haikus.
based upon these haikus, we're going to see how quickly you can guess these characters. Okay. So I've
Okay.
got the list of 7 here. I'm going to go over to my tab and start working on this. Okay. Are we ready?
Um. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Character 1, haiku number 1. A lonely highway leads toward a silent nightmare. Youth meets endless dark.
Highway. Youth. Younger. I'll go. I'll go with Leon.
Your guess is Leon?
Yeah.
Ring a ding ding.
Okay.
Correct.
And
Correct.
the reason I guessed that, not even because of the young part, because you said the very first part about being like a long drive or whatever. I remember him driving to the city.
A lonely highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. We're on to character number 2. Haiku number 1. Small footsteps remain. Among shadows and whispers, knowledge lights the way.
Mm. Knowledge, feet. What was the middle part?
Um, among shadows and whispers.
I'm on shadows and whispers. Okay. Shadows, whispers, feet, knowledge. Ada?
That is incorrect.
Okay. Okay.
Haiku number 2. It's the same character. Herbs and careful notes bring hope inside dark hallways. Fear cannot stop her.
Yes. Okay. I knew it was a woman. Fear cannot stop her. Hmm. Sherry?
Incorrect.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
Final haiku for this character. Young medic in green.
Oh.
Stars member facing death. She stands firm.
Rebecca.
Ring a ding ding, Rebecca.
Medic in green. Yeah, you're right. That third one is like, here we are. This is it.
Uh-huh.
You better know it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All righty. Next character. Haiku number 1.
Okay.
Forgotten memories echo through abandoned halls. Answers stay hidden.
Can you read that again?
Yep. Forgotten memories
Yep. Okay.
echo through abandoned halls.
Okay.
Answers stay hidden.
Okay. I have 3 choices, and I'm gonna start with Chris.
Incorrect.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to guess or do you want the second haiku?
I'll go with the second just to make sure I'm on the
Okay.
right track.
Okay. Haiku number 2. Powers surge within. Experiments forged her path. She defies control.
What was the second line?
Experiments forged her path.
Okay. Is this based solely on the games only?
I will double check to make sure.
Because that sounds like Alice.
Oh, dang it. Okay, I cannot find in my reference. However, you are correct.
Okay. That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. You are correct. That is Alice. Alrighty.
Yeah, that second one, I was like, hold on. Like, wait a minute.
Alrighty. All right. Character number 4.
Wow.
Haiku number 1.
Okay.
Mountains cannot bend. The will forged through countless wars. Duty carries on.
That one's got to be Chris.
Ring a ding ding. That one is
Mountains
Chris.
can't move, but he could sure punch a rock. God, so many people make fun of that part of Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
I'm Chris Redfield. I punch boulders.
All right. We're clicking along. So far, you have gotten all of them. Okay. You've gotten all of them. Our next character. All right, ready for haiku number 1 here?
Sure.
All right. Moonlight on stone walls. A lock yields to patient hands. Escape must be found.
Okay, stone walls. That's not in a lot of them. Well, no. Can you read that again?
Sure. Moonlight on stone walls.
Moonlight.
A lock yields to patient hands.
Lock.
Escape must be found.
Moonlight. Escape. Is that Claire?
Incorrect.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Haiku number 2.
Okay.
Traps hide in shadows, yet calm judgment clears the path. Fear finds no foothold.
Wow. Clears the path. We got the rich moonlight, the stone. I I don't know if you can answer this question or not.
Okay.
So, but is it only playable characters, or is it anybody in the franchise?
So based on what I went on, many of them are uh somewhat, I think. Wait, let's see. I think they're all playable. I think they're
Okay.
playable. Yeah.
Okay. I. Uh, can you read this one again?
Yes, I
These
can.
are getting harder though. I like this. I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yes.
Traps hide in shadows, yet calm judgment clears the path. Fear finds no foothold.
Jill.
Ring a ding ding.
Okay. Okay.
Jill Valentine.
Oh.
Is that one that's is that one stressed you out the most?
It did because I really wanted to say uh Lady Demetresque from Village,
Yeah.
but not every line made sense for her, but most of them did,
Yeah.
at least to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I feel you. Alrighty. This next one. First haiku. This one. It's supposed to be. It might be obs or not. Let's see. Haiku number 1.
Do you want to read 2 first? Does that look less?
I don't know actually. So I don't
Okay.
have deep enough knowledge to know if it's super obvious or not. But
Got it.
there's a very specific. So I'll read it and we'll see. You let me know.
You will know.
Haiku number 1. Crimson dress drifting.
Yeah, that's
Secrets hide behind each smile. Truth stays out of reach.
Ada.
Exactly. That's
Crimson
what I
Threads,
that's what I thought.
yeah.
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 I'm like, why so did such a good job not being that specific somewhat, in the first ones, and then it just gave me like oh, this is a very specific piece of article that someone's wearing that I don't recall really anyone else in the franchise wearing. So this is going to probably be an easy one to tag. So I might come up with a bonus character for you to see if we can do
Okay.
that. Alrighty, next character. Old stories return. Echoes linger in the mist. Answers wait ahead.
The head missed. Wow. You can play him in some. Was it Wesker?
Incorrect.
Okay. Okay.
Um, let's see here. Haiku number 2. Drawn toward the past. Family shadows beckon. Mystery unfolds.
Wow, you throw see for both of them, it sounds like Chris, but we already used Chris.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with Claire. Wasn't an answer yet, right?
She was not an answer yet.
Okay, that's Claire.
Incorrect.
Wow. Okay.
The third haiku. Um, daughter seeks the truth. Ashcroft bloodline guides her path. Grace faces the dark.
Oh, I was looking at it wrong. It's Sherry, or is it? It's Birkin. It's Birkin something.
For this last one,
I think. What? I mean, I could be wrong.
this last one is Grace Ashcroft.
Oh, yeah, you did say Ashcroft.
Uh-huh.
That's my bad. But
Look how good.
yeah,
Yeah.
Grace. Okay. Fumble. That's on me. I fumbled the last one.
You're
But
good. You're good.
yeah.
Now, um, so we got that. We got this. We got the 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you got 6 out of 7. We can do, if we want to do another 3 to make it an even 10, see if you can get a 9 out of 10. Do you want to go for that?
I mean, I'm always down.
Okay. All right. Well, I got 3 more, and we'll see how good or bad these are. We'll see if we get another Ada Wong type.
Ooh.
All righty.
Hopefully not. Don't want to get 2 Wongs. Whoo!
See, here's the thing, right? I made the connect. I got to the punchline of that joke, right? I got to the next level, right? You said you don't get 2 Wongs, and then I was thinking, yeah, 2 Wongs don't make a, and I said it all in my head. I refuse to say it out loud. Okay?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
I have restraint. Alrighty. Haiku number 1 for this character.
Okay.
Hidden eyes observe every move upon the board. Plans unfold in dark.
That sounds Wesker-like.
Oh, ring a ding ding.
Cha-king!
Albert Wesker. Alrighty.
I guess I should say Albert because you can play Jake Wesker because that's a person in Resident Evil 6.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alrighty. Next character. A distant message pulls him through forgotten roads. Love conquers his fear.
Wow, love conquers fear. Just pulls him. Wow. We were running out of playable characters.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you read that again?
Yes. A distant message pulls him through forgotten roads. Love conquers his fear.
Wow. I feel like the love conquers fear thing should be like a bigger thing to me for like a obvious kind of answer.
Yeah.
But it's not pulling through. I'll honestly, I'm gonna say it because I can't think of anybody else right now. I'll just say Jake Wesker. Now that I was just making fun of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it is not Jake.
Okay.
Let's move to haiku number 2 for him.
This is what I need.
Yeah. Through mold and madness, he endures impossible wounds, refusing to yield.
Oh, Wow, I cannot remember his name. The person that you play in 7 and 8.
Correct. Ethan Winters.
Winters. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Yes. You got it. All righty. You are 8 of 9 right now.
Woo.
Let's see if you can you can grab this last one. This one might be an Ada type one. Let's see. Haiku number 1. A child left behind while
This
chaos consumes the streets. Hope clings through the night.
that one's got to be Sherry.
Correct. It is Sherry Birkin.
I'll take it.
You've heard of a Birkin bag. What about a Birkin baby? Huh?
Whoa.
9 out of 10 on our
Woohoo.
inaugural Resident Evil Haiku Is It?
But that we have to use that. We
Yeah.
have to keep playing this game.
For sure.
Haiku Is It? Who? No one's done that. I've never
No
heard
one's.
that before.
Exactly. I mean, we can even expand from Haiku Is It to Haiku Done It, where you.
I
where
literally just thought of that. As you
Yeah.
were saying that, I was like, done it?
You explain a little. You have like a, you explain maybe a scene or something from it, from a game or for something, and you're like Haiku Done It. And you're like, oh man, I don't know. So many people. Or we can even like come up with more elaborate things. We could come up with whodunits that, you know what? It's a fan. I'm not even
There
going
you
to
go.
say it
Look
while
that.
we're recording.
Just-
I'm going to wait until we're not recording, and then it's going to be ingenious. It's going to be
Yeah.
ingenious.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, we hope that everyone's enjoyed Haiku Is It as much as we have. It's very fun. But that was it for the game. Got 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I mean, very, 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 very strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As they say in the South, strong to quite strong.
Strong.
Yeah. All righty. Well, with the game out of the way, that means we are near the end of the podcast, which means it's time for final thoughts, where we can offer a final thought about anything that is related or unrelated to the podcast episode. So who is wanting to give a final thought first?
I'll go.
Okay.
All right, so most people know that Cubone is my favorite Pokemon.
Mhm.
And there is a Chinese exclusive Cubone card, and it was going for $300 for like a PSA 10. And I was like, you know what? I want it. Should I get it? I was like, no, I shouldn't get it. It's $1,000 now.
Oh wow.
I was like, God dang it.
Wait, how long ago was it? Like just for $300?
Yeah, that was a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, it just started pumping.
Wow.
Not even just because it's worth that much. Like I might flip it to make the cash back, but like I just really wanted the card.
Yeah.
And there's no way I'm paying that much.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel you. You know, it's interesting to say that. So I was thinking of kind of about like some stuff like Cubone as a Pokemon. I feel like gets slept on. I don't know what the type of fandom it is around a Cubone nowadays. I don't know if he's appreciated, but he's always felt kind of underappreciated for me. I remember when I was younger, Cubone was one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the original 150. Right. What are give me like a favorite 2 and a least favorite or least liked 3. Like who's like your 2 favorite Pokemon of the original 150, and what's the 3 that you think you probably hate the most, for lack of a better word?
Well, my top 2 from there are Cubone and Charmander.
Nice.
And my number 1 all time of every single Pokemon that currently exists and that will exist, I cannot stand Pikachu.
Okay, go on with this a little bit. I'm not sure if you've actually fully indulged is it you cannot stand. Is it hate or just strong dislike of Pikachu?
I guess just strong dislike
Gotcha.
slash
Okay.
strong annoyance
Hmm.
because like it sounds like hipster-ish or whatever, like I just can't stand that Pikachu is like the face of Pokemon.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's 7 starters sets at this point,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and sure, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur are on a bunch of shirts and stuff, but like Pikachu runs everything. I think Pikachu has the most different cards,
Mm-hmm.
has all these kind of products, stuff like that. I just am very tired and annoyed and can't stand Pikachu. So that's where that comes from.
Yeah. Yeah.
But picking the other two, I honestly don't really have one. I based on experiences just from playing like the Game Boy games, I would have to say Zubat because they're very annoying in those caves.
Mm,
Unless you have
for sure.
whatever they're called where you don't run into repels, there it is.
Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah.
have a repel, you're basically running into a Zubat every 8 steps.
Right.
And then maybe I got nothing. Maybe Magikarp because he's useless.
Mm. That rounds out your least favorite, your least like threes, the Pikachu, the Zubat, and the Magikarp. I think that's strong. I think that's strong. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Okay. I mean, Cubone in the top two. I very much respect that. That's great. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um. Well, my was that it for your final
Oh,
thought?
yep. That's it. That's mine. What
Okay.
about yours?
My final thought is I was recently going through and checking my Steam because I'm like, hey, I haven't bought any new games for a while, which is actually perfectly fine. But I guess I
Yes.
have this
Yeah.
thing that kicks in where it's like, I haven't bought anything new. Am I missing out on great deals? And I'm probably not. Even though I see that right now, Tropical 6 is on sale for $12. So I'm like tempted to possibly grab that. But no, no, no. But recently I went through and I was looking at my wish list. Because you see some things on sale. Hey, let's check out the wish list. Is there anything on my wish list that's on sale right now that maybe I feel like I want to grab is at a good price? Didn't really find anything. It's the typical suspects. Except I was reminded of a game that I was excited for, and then I got reminded of because this happens all the time. I get excited for games and then I forget. And I added this game to my wish list of August 19th of last year, and it
Okay.
is supposed to release July 16th. So a little more than a month away. We are supposed to get the Guild Europa 1410. And when I clicked on this game and I looked at the trailer again, I looked at the screenshots again, and then I started to remember my experience with the Guild. I got I got cheesy all over again. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait for this game to come out. I've always kind of had, for some reason, I've always kind of wanted to cheer THQ on.
Mhm.
They're a very mid publisher, but they created some of my like favorite experiences in the 90s, 2000s with their like mid double A plus tier games.
Mhm.
I think of like THQ and like Midway and like those types of companies, publishers, and I'm like, yeah, you guys made some pretty rad stuff. It kind of sucked, but THQ's making a little bit of a comeback. They're
Isn't
helming the Guild series now, and I'm hoping like, yeah, you guys treat it with love and you do it right. This is going to be awesome. You know.
isn't that who created the Tony Hawk games?
Um,
Or
I mean, well, I know
the
Tony
thing
Hawk
with
was
the
published
eyeball?
with the eyeball. That is
Neversoft?
Neversoft. Yeah.
Okay.
It
Okay.
was
Never
never
mind.
developed by Neversoft, and then they were published by Activision, I think. The Tony
Okay.
Hawk games.
For some
Yeah.
reason, I thought it was the THQ one.
Like
but
if you want, if like I can riddle off some classic THQ games.
yes, that'd be lovely.
So if you want some classic THQ games, um, it gave me it gave me a list of so classic THQ games, pretty much like a lot of, if not most of the N64 wrestling games.
There it is.
Those were THQ. Some more recent stuff, the Red Faction series was THQ. The Darksider series was THQ, and then infamously, the first couple of Saints Row games were THQ.
Wow, I did
They
not know
were,
any of that.
yeah, yeah. So THQ was, making a lot of bad decisions though, but they got purchased by Nordic, became THQ Nordic, and now they're doing their thing again. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like,
Yeah.
I think we need publishers that still want to make interesting games, and they're one that still roll the dice on some things. And like, hey, I appreciate that because
Yeah.
major publishers aren't going to be doing stuff like that. I don't see, they're I don't see someone like where is it, Paradox Interactive, like the people that do like City Skylines and all that. I wouldn't really see them touching a game like the Guild. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of complexity behind the programming of that game. You have to basically program people, like living lives, having daily routines. You know what I'm saying? EA doesn't do stuff like that. EA has The Sims, and they're like terrified to make a new Sims game. They just rather just keep putting out these content packs. So, yeah, I appreciate THQ Nordic. I am super hyped. It's on the wish list. Uh, 6 weeks,
That's
6 weeks
exciting.
from now, I'm gonna have my new rig built by then, so I'm gonna be able to run this in all its glory. It's gonna be fantastic.
Heck yeah,
Um,
dude.
yeah, but that is my final thought.
All right.
Nice little reminder there. Uh, that brings us to the end of level 164 of the Thoughts and Players podcast. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, share the podcast on your socials, and follow us on your preferred podcast platform. Um, if you want to support us, there's a couple ways you can do that. One, buy the merch. We have a Teespring store, shirts, hats, hoodies, cups, mugs, different stuff like that. We also have a Patreon, $2 a month membership. Get your name and the credits of our YouTube video uploads, as well as just access to like different things that we upload on the Patreon feed. Different, hey, this thing's coming out. Hey, we may have this thing coming out. Hey, early preview or insight to a upcoming upload or something like that. So you can check that out there. That is it for me. David, was there anything else you wanted to add?
Peace.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next level.